How's it going, guys? This is Wetbagger bringing you a review of Starpoint Gemini 2. Starpoint Gemini 2 is the latest open-world space game by the developer Little Green Men Games and published by Iceberg Interactive. It's the sequel to Starpoint Gemini 1, which was released about 4 years ago. And while Starpoint Gemini 1 was not received particularly well, SG2 seems to have improved most of its elements and added significantly more. It was actually a Steam Early Access game that the developer has been updating constantly leading up to its release last week. The most notable difference between this and the beta Early Access from Steam is that this version has a campaign mode. Right now you can pick it up at the Steam store for about $35, not on sale. I'm going to give you a quick overview of the game itself. The graphics are acceptable but not phenomenal. It seems like some actually haven't launched with the release. For example, I think Bloom is disabled permanently. It has a huge open universe that's built along a 2D plane, which is kind of confusing because it's a 2D map, but will allow you to fly in any 3D space you want, just there won't be any stations in that direction. Basically, it's an economy-driven space combat game. Everything you're doing is basically earning you money, which you can spend to upgrade your systems, get better weapons, or most importantly, buy new ships, which open up a variety of new playstyles. The economy and ship purchasing system are very reminiscent of the iOS game Galaxy on Fire 2, if any of you have played that. The campaign and free roam modes are very well integrated into each other, but ideally you don't want to ever be playing the campaign because it has a huge assortment of issues, as you'll see in this next clip. I'm just going to shut up and let you listen to this pretty atrocious voice acting.
Frequencies are busy. New missions are offered.
Right on time. Oh crap. I'm reading stasis disturbance nearby. Something's decloaking. I knew it couldn't be that easy, Adrian. The Brotherhood will attack us and we cannot afford to lose the Terracon. I'll shield it. You deal with the Brotherhood and be quick about it.
Brotherhood? Excellent. We have some debts to settle.
Roger that.
So yeah, the voice acting in this game is kind of lackluster. The only standout is your character, who doesn't do a phenomenal job, but he's not bad. Another issue with the campaign is its complete lack of scaling. You saw how easily I defeated those ships. Alright, I'm going to first go over some of the good things about the game, and then what's wrong with it and why it really isn't worth $35 at the moment. Some of my favorite things about the game are the beautiful UI, as well as some of the abilities you can use just by clicking a button. It's all very fluid and works incredibly well. The combat and the looting are both very smooth. Everything in this game just works very fluidly. The world is incredibly dynamic, like you'll find trading ships from different factions going between outposts. And even the customization options, as you're seeing in this clip, are incredible. Like each outpost you get to, you have a huge array of options of what to buy, what to sell. You can even buy different commodities which are worth different things, because ideally when you're looting, as you saw in some of the other clips as well, you can prioritize what you want incredibly easily, just a click of a button. The soundtrack is also stellar. It's what's playing in the background of this entire video. I really love it, and I'm probably going to buy it as soon as I can. And probably most importantly, each of the different classes of ships in this game play very differently. The dreadnoughts are certainly going to play different than the gunships. The two ships that you're seeing in this gameplay are a destroyer, which is the rounded one, and it's more tanky, has a lot more cannons on it, and the black sleeker one is a corvette, which focuses more on speed and maneuverability over the larger ships' firepower and tankiness. And now on to the downsides. The scaling doesn't seem to work for most missions, like you'll be playing level 22 missions as a level 50. The trading does not work yet. Each of the commodities is worth the same in every single area. The game doesn't feel finished. It still feels like it's in beta. The scaling, the non-existent fleet system at the moment, and even the T-gate animations seem lazily or not even finished. The campaign is pretty terrible. It seems pointless. The voice acting's not good. And there's some small performance issues like hitching between areas. One of the biggest problems is that the early game is really easy. The scaling, again, just doesn't seem to hold up well. In conclusion, Starpoint Gemini 2 is a game with a wealth of content, but has a big set of problems. I've put more than 10 hours into it, and I'm happy with the experience. It's very satisfying to level up. Getting new ships and equipment is great, but the game still feels unfinished, and I can't recommend it for $35. I'd say get it on sale or wait for them to actually implement these new systems that they've been promising. In its current state, the game is fun, but it isn't worth its price tag, and it still needs some work. I give this game a 7.5 out of 10. This was Wowbagger. I will see you guys next time.